Hey y'all, it's Phil. I'm behind the camera here. I want to go over this to make sure you're clear on the first 48 hours. There's a TV show they built around the statistical probability of solving a murder if they don't get a credible lead in the first 48 hours. It's almost zero. In our industry, if we don't get all their documentation completely and upfront, the close of escrow most likely won't happen on time. That's where this all came from. As a presenter, start on the right-hand side, not the left. Most people read from left to right, so start from right and go back left to slow the people down. What we're wanting to do is back them into the amount of time that it takes to receive their documentation, which is usually 2 or 3 days ahead of when they're meeting with you. So look at we made this for 2016. Every month of the year is up here. So you literally look up here. I suggest you print this out and give it to them, hand fill it in. Refrain from making this more complicated by trying to type it in and do anything else. Just do it in handwriting. It's very powerful. Make a copy of it and scan it and send it to the client and then also to the realtor as well. So you start over here with where the close of escrow date. Let's say that it was going to be 3/29 of 16. 15 days before, right? You just back in, you look at the calendar for March. So from 3/29, you're going to back up in 15 days. Pick whatever that day is. I'm not going to overthink it here. It's 3/8/16. Okay? Then I'm going to fill that one in. Client follow-up documents, right? We know that we need those in less than 3 days. So we would take and put 3/5/16. So you just keep working this backwards for the amount of time that it takes for each step, right? And then you're going to take and back them into this kind of time frame. And then you leave this one blank. I'm going to get even closer. This one, remains blank, right? So then you come over here, and their contract was written on 2/27, whatever it is, and then the contract received, it's usually 3 days after that, so 3/1, right? So then you say application taken 3/3/16, you go, oh wow, you're already 2 days past the timeline that I need to have all of your documentation to close on time. You have to go at light speed. Client, do you see that? You're already past the time frame because it's similar to a picture frame. And I'll use the analogy here. You look at the margins on this. It's a picture frame. It's a fixed thing. It doesn't bend. It's not an accordion. It's a picture frame. If they start right here, they're going to finish over here. If they move it over to the right, over to here, they start right here, they're going to finish clear over here. It's the same thing. There's a certain amount of work that has to be done on a file. They can't start late and finish early. It doesn't work. Rock on.